old age, I'd like to think that life's less stressful.
I suppose early retirement's where you have more time for yourself.
Scary, I think. I'm quite scared of it.
Just enjoying life, not having to worry about work or people.
By the time I'm 70, provided I'm still, fit and healthy, that'll probably still be working.
I don't think I can wait till the state pension age for me, which is now 68.
And I don't want to be scrimping, scraping. Can I turn the heating? Can I not turn the heating on? Will I be able to eat? Oh, is the boiler going to go?
I'll be quite keen to do as much work as possible since, I'll have brought the kids to an age where they can kind of thrive without me, I hope.
Well, actually, I like work, and I've always liked work, and the thought of giving it up is actually quite weird.
A lot of people say that retirement is the biggest killer in old age because some people who've been so work focused simply don't know what else to do with their time.
Retirement isn't necessarily like a straight line. Like both of my grandparents have continued to work.
It's sort of like a retired gap year. Having watched my children do gap years, we didn't really have the opportunity.
I don't like how we associate aging with being idle and not doing anything. I don't see myself not doing anything. I might as well not be here.
My partner and myself's plan is to eventually go to some sunnier climes.
I've got family who live abroad, so I've got the option to sort of travel.
I think I'd much rather be able to get out and kind of stay away from kind of large crowds for a little bit.
I love London, and it'd be nice to, actually have more time to do more stuff in London.
This group of aging women have all bought houses in proximity to each other, and they've created their own little community to look out for each other.
My daughter's trying to get me up to Somerset, and I'm trying not to be up there for as long as I can.
Having a network and friends around me is more important than the geography.
As we go, life will probably get easier because technology is helping us in so many different ways.
True AI will be a thing then, and it won't be just something that's in science fiction novels.
I admire technology, I trust technology up to a certain point.
There are obviously concerns about security and how much data these companies collect.
Generally speaking, I'm an analogue girl, so I'd rather have a pencil and a piece of paper.
It does scare me slightly. I don't want to be on a hoverboard at 80 years old, do you know what I mean?
There's good and bad. I guess it's a question of, guarding your exposure.
I don't want everything to be done for me and me just breathe. It doesn't feel right.
I think as you get older, it becomes harder to keep up.
But luckily my husband, assuming he's still around, he's pretty up on all of these things.
Older people need to be given a lot more training around it.
Probably that age where you're familiar enough with it that it can be helpful.
In a slightly non-feminist, pathetic fashion, have to rely on him for that.
Free classes at local community centres.
The pace of change, I guess it always seems, accelerated in the moment.
If anything, it's just gone to solidify what I already thought I wanted to do.
It makes you question if you're in the right job. It makes you question if it's the right career path that you want to go down.
COVID especially has affected ethnic minorities more. And the statistics, especially diabetes, especially from my background.
In other respects, the things that we like to do is being outdoors, it's walking, hiking, so in some ways the pandemic hasn't stopped us doing that.
Before the pandemic, everywhere felt relatively close. If you could afford a plane ticket, you can go pretty much anywhere. And now it's that uncertainty, and that even though we have technology and that did help this past 2 years, we also realise that it's not enough, and you want to actually be able to see each other and have security in being in the same country.